Our today's lecture is gonna be about the affixes. So let's get started. Well, affixes are the syllables that are added before a word, inside a word, or after a word to change its meaning or grammatical class. There are four types of affixes. The first type is called the prefix. The next type is called the infix. The next type is called the suffix. And the last type is called the circumfix. So first of all, I'd like to discuss prefix. Well, prefix is a syllable that is added before a word to change its meaning. For example, on, re, pre, des, in, mis, anti, de, etc. All of them, they are the prefixes that we are adding before the words. For instance, on before unhappy, re before rewrite, pre like pre-board, dis into disadvantage, in into incomplete, miss into mistake, anti into antibiotic, and D into, for example, deactivate, or we can say dethrone, etc. The next type is called the infix. So an infix is a syllable that is added inside a word to change its meaning is called infix. Well, according to ChatGPT or Google, there is no infix in English. We do have infixes in other languages like in German, in French, in Greek, but we don't have any infixes in English. For example, many teachers will tell you like whenever we add e between or inside a word, for example, woman into women or man into men or food into feed, they tell you that these are the infixes. So actually they are not the infixes. So in English language we do not have infixes. Next we have got suffixes. So a suffix is a syllable that is added after a word to change its meaning and also its grammatical class. Whenever we add a suffix, it is also changing the grammatical class. For example, a verb can become a noun, or an adjective can become an adverb, a noun can become an adjective. So we have different examples. So the suffixes are like shun, meant, or, er, able, full, less, y, and ly, etc. Like educate into education, treat into treatment, direct into director, teach into teacher, comfort into comfortable, beauty into beautiful, and into endless, when into Wendy, and short into shortly. So these are the examples of suffixes. And the last type is called the circumfix. So a circumfix means whenever we add a syllable before a word and also after a word to change its meaning is called circumfix. Once again, I'm gonna tell you one thing, that in English language we do not have circumfixes. Those circumfixes, like the people say whenever we add on before happy and then we add ly, it becomes circumfix. It's wrong. It's not the example of circumfix. According to ChatGPT in English language, we don't have circumfixes. In other languages, we do have the circumfixes, but in English, we don't have.